Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Uh, Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us. It is my great pleasure to welcome you all to this webinar on entrepreneurship and innovation as a career opportunity. It is truly inspiring to see so many of you gathered here, united by a common interest in exploring new ideas, sharing knowledge, and fostering innovation. First and foremost, I would like to extend my gratitude to our today's distinguished speaker, Shri Saurabh Shukla sir, Dean Academic, Allen House Institute of Management, Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh, and Rama Rao V.V. Pokanati, that is Professor at Maturi Venkateshwara Rao Engineering College, Hyderabad, who have worked tirelessly to bring this event to life. Your expertise and commitment that what make this platform to beacon of learning and growth. In today's fast-paced and ever-evolving world, the importance of staying informed and connected cannot overstated. Webinars such as this one provided an invaluable opportunity to engage with subject matter experts, learn from their experiences, and apply those insights in meaningful ways. The theme of today's session, entrepreneurship and innovation as a career opportunity, is particularly relevant as it highlights the importance of coming together as a community to tackle challenges and create opportunities. Throughout the session, we will delve into key such issues such as entrepreneurship, innovation, and startup. I encourage each of you to participate actively, ask questions, and share your thoughts. Let this be a space for dynamic interaction and exchange of informative ideas. Before we begin, I want to I want to let's take a moment to acknowledge the incredible effort of our organizing team who have ensured that every detail and details has been meticulously planned. Your dedication is truly commendable. To our audience, I urge you to make most of this opportunity, take notes, network, and most importantly, be open to new perspective. It is solely such that engagements that we learn, grow, and contribute to brighter future. Now, I would like to invite our director, sir, Professor Dr. Pankaj Kumar Sharma, sir, for some words for motivation from their side. So, please, sir.
Okay. May I audible, Anuj?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very good afternoon, all of you. Today's speaker, Shukla sir and Ramas sir. It's my great pleasure to welcome all of you on the occasion of one day webinar, Entrepreneurship, Innovation as a Career. Association with Institutions, Innovation Council, Ministry of Education, Government of India. So on the behalf of Rashtriya Group Institution, I heartily welcome to each and every person who are participate in this webinar. And also thanks on the behalf of Rashtriya Group of Institution, today's speakers Shuklaji and Ramaraj. Now, dear participants, the main objective of this webinar, the entrepreneurship includes creating values, innovating, achieving financial independency, positively impacting society, and the building a sustainable business model that will be endure. So now is the component in the entrepreneurship and innovation can help you understand how a business can be developed. But here, the main thing is that the innovative entrepreneurship is basically is the process of development of the new business concepts with the help of with the purpose generating profit, exciting of the community, and achieving a company goal. Dear participants, the innovation enables entrepreneurship to enhance a product or process. Thus, it can help you improve your product by the generating a new values and ideas. So we can say that you concentrate on the accumulating ideas from the various sources and creates a plan to apply these ideas. So I think this type of webinars will be helpful in your career if you come in this entrepreneurship and innovation. So thank you very much, Anujji, and thank you for Institutions Innovation Council Minister of Education, which have good opportunity to our faculty members and also participants. Thank you, Anuj. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, Director, sir. Uh, Without further ado, let us begin the exciting journey of discovery and learning. I would like to invite Dr. Shukla, sir, Dean Academics, Allen House Institute of Management, Kanpur, who will share their opening remarks and set tone of today's discussion. Please, sir.
Thank you so much, Rashtriya Institute and Director Pankaj sir, for inviting and for giving me an opportunity to deliver.
Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Sir.
Welcome, sir.
Namaskar, sir.
Yeah, please.
So, I think it's a very good and a very relevant topic for the new generation, for this generation who is doing their masters and their graduation in any stream. Right. This is the era of innovation and entrepreneurship. And this is very well said by Peter Drucker that the entrepreneur always searches for change, respond to, and exploit it as an opportunity. So, all those participants who has joined this session, they need to understand the difference between business and entrepreneur. This has already been discussed by the director, sir, but let me tell you once again, in very short, in brief, in point wise, like businessman or business that engaged in commercial activities. Like I've purchased something and I've sold something and I've earned profit. This is business. And if someone is engaging in this type of activity, he would be called businessman, not an entrepreneur. Now, what is the difference between entrepreneur and business? Entrepreneur creates a new business. Entrepreneur always takes risk. While on the other side, businessman focuses on earning profits only. Right? Businessman never innovates or never focus on innovation, while entrepreneur always focuses on innovations. Now, for example, Government of India launched UPI in 2016, right? And after launching its UPI, there are many companies who focuses on this, take this as an opportunity, like Paytm, like Bharat Pay, right? Like Phone Pay. So entrepreneurs always focuses on innovations. Entrepreneurs are risk taker. Entrepreneurs are visionary, right? While in entrepreneurship, risk is very high. बिजनेस में रिस्क उतना हाई नहीं होता है, राइट? वहां लो टू हाई होता है, डिपेंडिंग ऑन द scale of the business, right? Objective of the entrepreneur is innovation, market disruption. Now, for example, Geo came up with 4G and 5G, right? And the main objective is disruption. Clear? So let me share my PPT with you all. And in case if anyone has any question, let it be a communicative session. In case if anyone has any question, just raise your hand. Yeah, is this PPT audible? Sorry, visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so a session on entrepreneurship and innovation as a career opportunity. Now, the first and foremost question is why we are seeking or why we are thinking entrepreneurship and innovation as a career opportunity. And just remember one thing, we cannot differentiate between these two, entrepreneurship and innovation को हम अलग नहीं कर सकते. If you are innovation, then you need to generate business from that innovation. So you need to become an entrepreneur also, right? आपने अगर कोई इनोवेशन किया हुआ है तो इनोवेशन आप इसलिए नहीं करते हैं कि इनोवेशन के बाद आप जो है उसका कुछ ना करें. आप यू जस्ट इन्वेंट समथिंग और उसको दान में दे दिया, right? Even big companies doesn't do this. They invent and they after that they try to earn as much as possible profit as much as possible, right? So why are we thinking for entrepreneurship and innovation as a career opportunity? Any one of you can answer. देखिए ऐसे इंटरैक्टिव थोड़ा सा बनाते हैं ताकि आप लोग उसको अच्छे से और समझ सकें. अदरवाइज ये वन वे कम्युनिकेशन होगा और फिर उसमें मजा नहीं आएगी. So any answers from your side? Why are we thinking or why are we looking for entrepreneurship and innovation? See, we are doing MBA or someone is doing BTech in computer science or mechanical or civil, कोई finance में MBA कर रहा है, तो not doing MBA or BTech from a good institute will fetch you a job, a very good job, right? बढ़िया पैकेज मिल जा रहा है, 10 लाख 12 लाख 15 लाख. In many of the institute they will get the packages of 50 lakh or 60 lakhs. ठीक है, life is set. Why are we thinking for entrepreneurship and innovation then? Yes, Abhimanyu. Sir, can you please unmute Abhimanyu Gupta?
Hello, sir. Am I
Yes,
audible?
yes, yes, yes.
So, in today's time, sir, देख रहे हैं हम आजकल कंपटीशन काफी ज्यादा है जॉब में भी. अगर हम सोचते हैं किसी जॉब को लेके या फिर बिजनेस को लेके भी, क्योंकि बिजनेस में सर हम देख रहे हैं कि आज के टाइम पे अगर हम कोई भी बिजनेस सोचते हैं तो हर गली में हर रोड पर उसकी 4 दुकानें ऑलरेडी वहां पर होती है.
Right.
सो इनोवेशन आज के टाइम पे इसलिए जरूरी है बिकॉज वी कैन कनेक्ट पीपल इजिली थ्रू सोशल मीडिया, थ्रू इंटरनेट, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ डेट वी कैन डू इनोवेशन. बिकॉज आज के टाइम पे इनोवेशन की काफी ज्यादा जरूरत है हर फील्ड में. जैसे किसी ने मतलब कुछ टाइम पहले किसी ने सोचा नहीं था कि कोई घर पे बैठ के फूड डिलीवरी कराना चाहेगा, क्योंकि सब पहले के टाइम पे
राइट,
होटल में जाके खाया करते थे। सो
राइट,
डेट्स वाई आज के टाइम पे लोगों के पास टाइम काफी कम है, तो हम उस फील्ड में भी काफी ज्यादा इनोवेटिव हो सकते हैं। सो
राइट,
डेट्स वाई आई थिंक एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप एंड इनोवेशन एज अ करियर अपॉर्चुनिटी इज अ वेरी गुड थिंग इन टुडेस
राइट,
टाइम।
राइट, राइट. No, very good, Abhimanyu. Thanks for your feedback and thanks for your answer. Uh, I think many of you, almost everyone, uses Instagram and Facebook and other social media platforms. And you must have seen the videos related to 90s kids. कई बार ऐसे वीडियोस आते हैं कि 90s किड्स ने ये देखा, 90s किड्स ने वो देखा, उसके बाद फिर मिलेनियल्स आ गए, देन जेन जी आ गए। और तो 90s, व्हाट इज सो स्पेशल अबाउट 90s किड्स? Right, because 90s kids, those who were born between 1980 to 2000, between these years, they have seen a drastic change in technological innovation. We are the one जो ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट टीवी से, लैंडलाइन मोबाइल फोन से, जिन्होंने मोबाइल तक का, वीडियो कॉल तक का, वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग तक का सफर देखा हुआ है, एंड दे आर कीप ऑन वॉचिंग मेनी मोर इन्वेंशंस, राइट? सो उन्होंने, जिन्होंने देखा है ना, दे नो वेरी वेल what is the meaning of innovation and how innovation works. In fact, our own state works on these things, right? In the last 7 or 8 years, in fact, Uttar Pradesh has seen a very drastic change, and the most important thing behind this change is one district, one product scheme of state government. If anyone get a chance, just see the video of one district, one product. और उसमें स्पेशली इधर आपका सिद्धार्थ नगर के काला नमक चावल का केस स्टडी आप लोग पढ़िएगा, देखिएगा उसको, कि कैसे वो 10-12 किसान जो काला नमक चावल उगाते थे, वो आज, और एक 100-200 हेक्टेयर के अंदर जो उगाते थे, वो कैसे आज की तारीख में जो है, वो कैसे उसका 100 टाइम्स ज्यादा हो चुका है। 800 से आज की तारीख में जो है, वहां पर काला नमक चावल जो है वो ग्रो कर रहे हैं, कैसे वो उसको इंटरनेशनल ब्रांडिंग उसकी कर दी गई है, राइट? लेट्स गो थ्रू दिस, राइट? सो इनोवेशन, एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप की अगर बात करते हैं, द प्रोसेस ऑफ क्रिएटिंग, लॉन्चिंग एंड मैनेजिंग अ न्यू बिजनेस टू जनरेट प्रॉफिट और एड्रेसेस सोशल चेंजेस इज कॉल्ड एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप. And let's, if we talk about innovation, then the act of introducing new idea, right? So innovation is new idea, new product, new method that create value and offer solutions. Now the next question is, how do we think for the innovation? दिमाग में आइडियाज ही नहीं आते, कैसे सोचे हम इनोवेशन के बारे में? whatever comes to our mind, बाहर देखते हैं, वो पहले से मेरे को मिलता है। जैसा अभी अभिमन्यु ने बोला कि हर दुकान, हर गली में 4 दुकानें उस चीज की, किसी ना किसी चीज की लगी हुई है। So the question is, how do we think of an innovative idea? Now any one of you, कोई इसका आंसर करना चाहे, ये इनोवेटिव आइडिया सोचे कैसे हैं? And how many of you are doing MBA from this institute? अगर MBA का कोई बच्चा है तो वो इसका आंसर करे। Is there anyone? All right, not an issue. So there is one subject in MBA is mini project 1 and mini project 2, right? While mini project 1 we do the same thing, right? प्रॉब्लम ये है कि अब इनोवेटिव आइडिया कैसे सोचे? सो उसके लिए जस्ट कन्वर्ट योर पैशन इनटू प्रोफेशन। व्हाटएवर पैशन यू हैव, उससे रिलेटेड आप 4-5 आइडियाज निकाल लो, ठीक है? उसकी प्रॉब्लम आपको ज्यादा अच्छे समझ में आएगी। नो सी, इफ आई एम फॉन्ड ऑफ ड्राइविंग, मुझे ड्राइव करना बहुत पसंद है, तो मैं ड्राइव करूंगा, या तो मैं बाइक से ड्राइव करूंगा या मैं कार से ड्राइव करूंगा, इन दो चीजों से मैं ड्राइव करूंगा। So while driving, I can connect with the problems related to bikes. I can connect problems related to cars. I can connect problems related to the roads, right? वहां पर क्या इश्यूज आ रहे हैं, क्या प्रॉब्लम्स आ रही हैं, ठीक, उनसे कनेक्ट करके और फिर वहां से मेरे को शायद वहां से कोई नया आइडिया जो है वहां से जनरेट हो जाएगा. नो, समवन हैज मेड डैश कैम. कैसे आया डैश कैम? कोई ऐसा ही इंसान होगा हु इज फॉन्ड ऑफ ड्राइविंग, ट्रैफिक में फंस रहा है, वहां पे वो देख रहा है कि प्रॉब्लम से एक्सीडेंट्स हो रहे हैं, फिर एक्सीडेंट्स की वजह से उनको इंश्योरेंस के क्लेम्स प्रॉपर नहीं मिल रहे हैं क्योंकि उनको प्रूफ देना है, वहां पे गलतियां दिखाई जा रही हैं. सो देयर इज एन आइडिया बिहाइंड दैट कि यार ऐसा कोई चीज हो विच कवर्स ऑल दीज थिंग्स. सो डैश कैम बना दिया, राइट. एंड नाउ डेज डैश कैम जो है वो बराबर सब चीजों में लगता चला. गाड़ी में, नई गाड़ियों में आजकल लोग ज्यादा से ज्यादा डैश कैम लगा रहे हैं. ऐसे ही देयर वाज अ पर्सन जो होटल्स के लिए जाकर उसने देखा, and he find a problem that finding a proper hotel is a very tedious task. He created the app like Oyo. And once Oyo was created, uske बाद booking.com, agoda.com, and there are many more apps like this. There's one person who thought of the problem of commutation, right? He created an app like Ola. एक टाइम था, देयर वाज अ टाइम जब हमें घर से निकल के पहले कहीं जाना, वी नीड टू गो टू समवेयर एल्स, भैया अगर कार नहीं है तो घर से निकल रहे हैं, पहले जाके हम ऑटो वाले से बात कर रहे हैं, टेम्पो वाले से बात कर रहे हैं, फिर हम वहां पर उससे डिस्कशन कर रहे हैं, बार्गेनिंग कर रहे हैं, सब करने के बाद फिर हम लेके आ रहे हैं, तब सामान रखने जा रहे हैं. ना, कम्युनिकेशन इज टू इजी. यू जस्ट take your mobile phone, go to an app, just click on the app, select your destination, and within a minute or two, you will get a cab at your doorstep. Similarly, food giants, Swiggy and Zomato. आज हम लोग यहाँ पर घर बैठ के जो मंगाते हैं ना, आइडिया, this is an idea in the foreign countries. This idea was created to help the Divyangs, right? Those who are handicapped. ये उनके लिए था. Those who are unable to go to the restaurants, those who want to enjoy delicious cuisines but unable to go to the restaurant, तो उनके लिए इस तरीके की ऐप डिजाइन करी गई थी so that they can order the delicious cuisine and they will get at their doorstep. But in India, we all are using these apps. घर के बाहर शॉप है बट ब्रेड लानी है, जस्ट गो टू ब्लैंकेट. 30 रुपए की ब्रेड के चक्कर में और पैसा जो आपका डिलीवरी चार्जेस को बचाने के चक्कर में वी जस्ट परचेज द गुड्स वर्थ ₹200 एंड मोर देन दैट. होता है ऐसा कि नहीं होता है, राइट? सो इनोवेशंस. Now, what is the importance of entrepreneurship in economic growth? Now, job creation. Entrepreneurs creates job, right? Economic empowerment, whether it is startup or entrepreneurship. Now, startup boosts local and national economies. Data अगर बात करें, as of April 2024, India has officially recognized over 1,27,000 startup through the Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, DPIIT. And these are the registered startups जो आइडेंटिफाई हुए हैं. इसके अलावा कुछ ऐसे होंगे जो रजिस्टर्ड, अनरजिस्टर्ड होंगे. Those who are doing well, उनको स्टार्टअप की कैटेगरी में लेके नहीं, because they were not registered. Now, how innovation drives competition, competitive advantage, differentiation in the marketplace, right? Now, with the help of innovations, we get unique products and services on the daily basis. Every now and then we get a new product, we get something new. समझ ही नहीं आता. अच्छा, एप्स आ गई हैं, कुछ एप्स ऐसी हो गई जो नेसेसिटी बन गई. luxury से necessity, right? Operational efficiencies, innovation, streamline business process, reducing cost, customer loyalty. Once customer started using these innovative apps, they become loyal towards that. अब ओला जितने यूज करते हैं, they are using ओला, ब्रांड बन गया है, right? Now why choose entrepreneurship as a career path? Why should we choose? क्यों करना चाहिए हमें? So there are many advantages of entrepreneurship. The first and foremost is independence. You need not to work under anyone, right? You are free to work as and when and then as and how you want to work. There's no time limit. There's no office timing of 10 to 5. But yes, of course, it's 24/7 into 365-day work. In service, you will get holidays. भैया अभी 31 दिसंबर 1 जनवरी आ रहा है, ठीक है, I'll be on leave, मैं छुट्टी ले लूंगा. होली दिवाली आ रही है, नहीं, यहाँ पर you don't get these types of leaves. This 24 into 7 into 365 days, right? So but you are independent. आपको इंस्ट्रक्शन सुनने नहीं है. You need not to listen anyone's instructions. You are there to pass the instructions, to give the instructions, right? Then financial growth. Now potential for substantial financial rewards and wealth creation. Now see, if you are working for someone, then you need to generate revenue for them, and then only you will get your salary. Suppose if someone is getting 50,000 per month salary, then he need to generate revenue of something around 5 lakh for his or her employer. So in case if you can generate this such a huge revenue for anyone else, then why can't for yourself? आप अपने लिए क्यों नहीं कर सकते हैं, right? और यहाँ तो आप दूसरे के लिए जरूरी नहीं कि आप पूरे मन से काम कर रहे हैं. You work half-hearted also, but when you work for yourself, you will work with full dedication, right? Then ability to make an impact, opportunity to create solutions that benefit society. जितने भी आपने नाम ये सुने हैं, कोई भी आप बात कर लो, whether it is Oyo or Ola or anyone else, just read the biographies of these big entrepreneurs, right? शार्क टैंक इंडिया के अंदर आपने देखा होगा, इतने लोग आते रहते हैं, उनकी बायोग्राफी पढ़िए. कोई पैदाइशी entrepreneur नहीं था. Everyone faced the challenges in their during their earlier lives, or during the time of their starting of their business, right? But slowly and gradually they reached the peak, or they are about to reach the peak of their businesses, right? Now what are the various challenges? Now there are some common challenges like financial risk, managing uncertainty, team building, customer acquisition, right? There are some common challenges. Now why can't we make entrepreneurship as a career path? The biggest challenge is financial risk and managing uncertainty. हम काम करने से पहले ही डर जाते हैं. हमारे पहले से ही दिमाग में ये चलने लग जाता है कि अगर ऐसा ना हुआ तो क्या करेंगे, राइट? अगर बिजनेस फेल हो गया तो क्या करेंगे? और इसके लिए मैं आप लोग को थोड़ा सा एक अपने, अगर हम लोग अपने स्क्रिप्चर्स की बात कर रहे हैं, तो बहुत पहले इस बात के लिए बता दिया गया था. गीता, भगवत गीता का एक श्लोक है, कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन, which states that focus on your work, not on the benefits. जो ये कहता है कि आपका कर्म करने का अधिकार है, उसके फल पे आपका अधिकार नहीं है. And why it has been said? It was said that because when you focus on the results, you are distracted from your work. जैसे ही आपने ये सोचा ना, you have a very good idea, आप सोच रहे हो कि नहीं ये आइडिया अच्छा है, I can work on that, I can generate profit, बट श्योर जैसे ही आपके दिमाग में एकदम से रिजल्ट आया उसका, यार इन केस अगर ये फेल हो गया तो, नो, यू started feeling depressed, you started feeling afraid, आपके दिमाग में चीजें एकदम से सब सारे सारे नेगेटिव थॉट्स आने लग जाएंगे, राइट? और आप उसको सोचने में ज्यादा टाइम स्पेंड कर देंगे रादर देन फोकसिंग ऑन योर वर्क, राइट? सो यू शुड ऑलवेज फोकस ऑन योर वर्क, दैट इज बट ऑब्वियस। अच्छा, फाइनेंस के अंदर वी ऑलवेज रीड हाई रिस्क हाई रिटर्न, low risk low return. So in job, in any of the job there is a low risk. रिस्क किस बात का है? जॉब जाने का, बस आपको या तो सैलरी आएगी या सैलरी नहीं आएगी, बट यू वोंट फेस एनी टाइप ऑफ लॉस इन योर जॉब। जैसे वन फाइन डे आपको जो है बस इतना ही तो बोला जाएगा, योर सर्विसेज आर नो मच रिक्वायर्ड इन दिस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एंड यू कैन लीव। सो आफ्टर 1 month नोटिस, 1 महीने की नोटिस आपके पास, और इस 1 महीने के अंदर आपको अगर अच्छे से जॉब मिल जाती है एंड इफ यू हैव प्लान्ड योर फाइनेंसेस वेल, तो वो भी आपको प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट नहीं करेगा, राइट? सो फाइनेंशियल रिस्क and managing uncertainty is the biggest challenge for the entrepreneurs, right? Now there are some essential skills like resilience, risk management, problem solving, and adaptability. Now, this problem solving approach is very much required. How you solve a problem, whether you're a problem solver or problem generator or problem taker or problem thinker, क्या हो, क्या बनना चाहते हो, क्लियर? आप चिंता ज्यादा करते हो, चिंतन ज्यादा करते हो? अगर आपकी आदत चिंता करने की ज्यादा है तो आप कभी भी एक सक्सेसफुल एंटरप्रेन्योर नहीं बन सकते हो। बट इफ यू हैव अ टेंडेंसी ऑफ प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग अप्रोच, देन यू विल बी अ गुड एंटरप्रेन्योर, राइट? नाउ हियर इज one activity, a small activity. There are some questions. You just go through the questions and tick on any one of the columns on the boxes, just check the boxes, and after checking all the boxes, right, आप अपना स्कोर कैलकुलेट करना, और उसके बाद में हम लोग स्कोर देखेंगे। आई एम जस्ट गिविंग यू 5 minutes टू रीड द क्वेश्चंस and check one box in front of every question. Like 1 is low, 2 is moderate, 3 is high, and 4 is very high. We are not going to discuss anyone's score during this session. बस मैं रिजल्ट इसके बाद बताऊंगा, आप अपना स्कोर खुद कैलकुलेट करके रखिएगा, और कैलकुलेट करने के बाद जो है आप अपना स्कोर को चेक करके और रिजल्ट्स के थ्रू आप पता कर लीजिएगा। So can we take 5 minutes for this? So are we allowed to do this activity? Or shall I move forward? I'm not getting any response. Is everyone there or सब सिर्फ ओपन करके चले गए हैं, ऑन करके चले गए हैं?
I request to please ask the question so that speaker enjoy and these participants.
All right, I will share this slide to your college, and they will provide you the hard copy of this slide, and you can do this exercise of your at your own. Now let me share the result of this exercise. Now see, if you are getting scoring between 20 to 40 points, it means you are an emerging entrepreneur, right? You're the foundations of an entrepreneurial mind, right? If you are getting 41 to 60 point, then you are a developing entrepreneur. You have a moderate level of entrepreneurial traits, right? And you have a score between 61 to 80 points or more than that, it means you are an established entrepreneurial skill. आपके पास है वो mindset है, right? That can establish you as a established entrepreneur, right? So इसको आप लोग करके देखिएगा अपने पास में. I'll share this with your college. Now, identifying opportunities. This I've already discussed. I want to discuss it one again. How to spot an idea worth pursuing. This is the biggest problem. Sir, I want to become an entrepreneur, but I don't know how to start a business. But I don't know how to think of an idea. So first and foremost thing, you need not to think of an idea. You need to identify the problem first, right? And you need to give a solution of that problem. हमेशा प्रॉब्लम का सॉल्यूशन दिया जाता है, कोई आइडिया नहीं प्रेजेंट किया जाता है, बिकॉज कस्टमर इज रिक्वायरिंग अ सॉल्यूशन ऑफ अ प्रॉब्लम. और कई बार कस्टमर को खुद नहीं पता होता है कि अच्छा ये भी प्रॉब्लम हो सकती थी जिसका सॉल्यूशन हमें चाहिए. वी वर वेरी मच हैप्पी विद द प्रोसेस कि घर से बाहर निकल के ऑटो पकड़ के लेके आ रहे हैं और लेके जा रहे हैं. वी नेवर थॉट ऑफ दिस कि यार कभी ऐसा भी कुछ आ सकता है कि जो मोबाइल मैप ऐप के थ्रू और घर के बाहर ही हमको कैब मिल जाएगी. हमें नहीं पता. बट समवन थॉट ऑफ दिस हु फर्स्ट deliver this problem and then deliver the solution of this problem, right? So techniques for idea generation. Brainstorming, I already told you about. You just make your passion to profession. Now through brainstorming you can generate as many ideas as possible, but again during this brainstorming session, when you discuss with your peer group or with someone else, you need to discuss the problem, a particular problem, and solutions for that. You cannot discuss about the ideas. या मेरे पास कोई आइडिया, हाँ कोई आइडिया है, आपके पास है कोई आइडिया, नहीं मिलेगा किसी के पास आइडिया, कोई आइडिया नहीं मिलेगा. When you discuss about the problem, then you will get the solutions for that problem, tentative probable solutions for that, and from those probable solutions you will get an idea to solve that problem, right? Now during COVID और demonetization, आज की तारीख में बहुत सारे लोग इस बात को बहस करते हैं कि whether demonetization was successful or failure. But if you go behind the demonetization, वहां पर एक और चीज थी जिसके बारे में किसी का ध्यान नहीं दिया गया, एंड दैट वाज द सक्सेस ऑफ यूपीआई. Just go through the data of UPI transactions from April 2016 and onwards. Since April 2016 to July 2016, 0 transactions were there. In November 2016, demonetization took place. और उसके बाद से just see the tremendous change in the UPI transaction. खुश थे ना आप? जेब में पैसा रख के, जेब से पैसा निकाल कर वहां दे के, और फिर छुट्टा नहीं मिल रहा है, छुट्टा लेने जा रहे हैं, 500 का छुट्टा दे दो, 1000 का छुट्टा दे दो, 2000 का छुट्टा दे दो, फिर वो नहीं मिल रहा है, झिकझिक हो रही है. और आज की तारीख में कैन एनीवन थिंक ऑफ मेकिंग पेमेंट्स विदाउट यूपीआई? You will feel if someone tell you that I don't use UPI, या भैया यहाँ पर QR कोड नहीं, आप कैश पेमेंट कर दो, आप उस शॉप पे नहीं जाओगे, आप उस दुकान पे नहीं जाओगे दोबारा, राइट? तो दिस इज द वन एस्पेक्ट ऑफ दैट डिमोनेटाइजेशन आल्सो, जिसको नहीं पता है. उसी सेम टाइम पे रिलायंस जियो लॉन्च्ड 4G बिकॉज यूपीआई रिक्वायर्ड हाई एंड इंटरनेट. आज तो बिना इंटरनेट के भी चल रहा है. Clear? Now scamper technique. Now what is this scamper technique? The scamper is substitute, whether anything that can substitute the existing one, combine with the existing, adapt, modify, you can modify any anything, put to another use, eliminate or rearrange. Now see, the students of my college are working on a project. Now we find a problem in the shopping malls. और शॉपिंग मॉल्स के अंदर प्रॉब्लम क्या है कि when we enter in the shopping mall with a cart, we started purchasing things, and when we finish purchasing these things, हमें पता नहीं होता है कि बजट कितने का है. गए थे 1,000 रुपए का सामान लेने, बाद में बिल होता है 5,000 6,000 रुपए का. तो वी आर वर्किंग ऑन द स्मार्ट कार्ड. ठीक है, फॉरेन में ये है, बट यहाँ की प्रॉब्लम्स दूसरी हैं, राइट. तो यहाँ पे जो स्मार्ट कार्ड बनाए कि उसमें कुछ ऐसा करें कि जैसे ही सामान रखें उसके अंदर वो ऑटोमेटिकली उसको रीड कर ले और उसका अमाउंट मेरे को वहीं पे दिखता चला जाए, सो दैट वी आर एबल टू आइडेंटिफाई कि हाउ मच वी हैव परचेज्ड, हाउ मच अमाउंट आई नीड टू पे. और वो जो लंबी लाइन लगती है बाद में पेमेंट के टाइम पे, वो भी कुछ ऐसा हो कि वहां पे गए और सीधे जाके जो है बस गए और उससे ही कनेक्टेड हो, पेमेंट हो गया, राइट. सो वी आर वर्किंग ऑन दैट, right. Then tool for market research, for any idea whether it is feasible or not, we need to do a market research. So for market research, we need to survey, make some interviews, make some competitive analysis, make SWOT analysis, right? And then evaluating risk and understanding the MVP concept. Again, we need to identify the risk also, risk associated with that. And MVP is minimum viable product. कितना मिनिमम जो है एक्सेप्टेंस हमको वहां पर मिल जाएगा उस पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट का, राइट. सो वी आर नॉट गोइंग इनटू एक्टिविटीज. सो बिल्डिंग एन इनोवेटिव माइंडसेट. नाउ व्हाट आर द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक ऑफ एन इनोवेटिव माइंडसेट? फर्स्ट इज एडेप्टेबिलिटी. हाउ एडेप्टेबल यू आर, हाउ फ्लेक्सिबल यू आर. नाउ फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी टू एडजस्ट टू न्यू आइडियाज और चेंजिंग सर्कमस्टांसेस. बिजनेस चल रहे थे, अच्छे खासे चल रहे थे, कोविड आया, अच्छे अच्छे बिजनेस धर के इधर रह गए. सरवाइव कौन कर पाया? दोज हु आर एडेप्टेबल, जिन्होंने उस सिचुएशन में भी अपने आप को जो है चेंज कर लिया, अडेप्ट कर लिया, जो फ्लेक्सिबल थे, राइट. नेक्स्ट, रिस्क टेकिंग. हाउ मच रिस्क you can take. The more risk you can take, the more innovations you can do. Because inventions और innovations जब होते हैं तो वहां पर रिस्क होता है, रिस्क ऑफ फेलियर ज्यादा होता है rather than risk of success. Right, critical thinking. Now, analyzing problems and solution logically and creatively. You need to think very critically about any problem. Clear? Now, developing problem solving skills. There are some techniques for effective problem solving and overcoming obstacles. Again, entrepreneur or innovator के लिए the most important thing is problem solving approach. You have to be a problem solver, not to be a problem thinker. प्रॉब्लम के बारे में नहीं सोचना है, प्रॉब्लम तो आ गई ना, प्रॉब्लम से बाहर निकलने का तरीका उसके सॉल्यूशंस में है. सो यू हैव टू थिंक अबाउट द सॉल्यूशंस ऑफ अ पर्टिकुलर प्रॉब्लम. व्हेन यू थिंक ऑफ द सॉल्यूशंस ऑफ अ पर्टिकुलर प्रॉब्लम, यू विल गेट many solutions, and out of those many solutions you have to pick the best viable solution, right. Now, examples of transformative innovations. यहाँ पे देख रहे हैं ई कॉमर्स ब्रांड्स, Amazon है, रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी में टेस्ला, सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म में फेसबुक, इंस्टाग्राम, इन सब की हम बात कर लें. ये सारे ई कॉमर्स ब्रांड्स क्या क्या उन्होंने, फ्लिपकार्ट और अमेजोन ने, आप आज बैठे बस फोन पे आप स्क्रॉल कर रहे हैं, और स्क्रॉलिंग योर फोन एंड जस्ट क्लिक ऑन अ पर्टिकुलर आइटम, जस्ट पे, एंड विद द हेल्प ऑफ द यूपीआई पेमेंट्स आर सो इजी कि आप जो है एक क्लिक में विद इन फ्यू सेकेंड्स यू जस्ट परचेज समथिंग, राइट? So basics of incubation and startup ecosystem. Startups की बात करें, and there are many schemes of, if you are thinking about innovation, if you are thinking about the startups, so there are many schemes of central government or Indian government. I'm just quoting a few of them, like Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana, which offers low interest business loan to MSMEs and startups. Then Startup India schemes provides various benefits and incentive to startups. आत्मनिर्भर भारत ऐप इनोवेशन चैलेंज चल रहा है, जहां पे वो एनकरेज ऐप डेवलपमेंट पे बात वो कर रहे हैं, बिकॉज टुडे इज द एरा ऑफ एप्स. नो वन कैन थिंक अबाउट हिज और हर लाइफ विदाउट अ मोबाइल स्मार्टफोन, राइट? तो जब स्मार्टफोन के बिना वो सोच नहीं सकते, तो स्मार्टफोन के अंदर एप्स ही चलेंगी और कुछ नहीं है. तो एप्स डेवलपमेंट चैलेंज चल रहा है. समृद्धि स्कीम है विच सपोर्ट्स स्टार्टअप इन इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सेक्टर, right? Then Startup India Seed Fund, which provide financial assistance to the startup. Then there is one another scheme of Aspire, which focuses on promoting rural entrepreneurship. So if you are focusing on rural entrepreneurship, then there is a scheme like Aspire. Then there's one scheme like Chnoti, which aims to boost startups in IT sector, right? So there are many schemes of Indian government. MSME में आप चले जाइए, you will get many schemes of MSME which helps you to build your startups, right? So there is an ecosystem for this entrepreneurship and innovations and startups. You need to step in that ecosystem. आपको बस एक हिम्मत करनी है उसको स्टार्ट करने की. And the most important thing is you just think about the innovations and entrepreneurship during your student life only. अभी से स्टार्ट करिए इसके बारे में सोचना, अभी से करिए, बिकॉज इफ यू फेल देन you will have the chance after completion of your work to join a job. And never ever think of the entrepreneurship half-heartedly. कभी ये मत सोचना कि अरे अच्छा नहीं हुआ तो ये नहीं, जाना है तो करना है, करना है तो पहुंचाना है, इसको किसी एक लेवल पे पहुंचाना है, वहां पे करना है. When I started my journey, तो मेरा सपना यही था. जब मेरे पहले फर्स्ट इंटरव्यू में when I have been asked कि where do you see 5 year down the line, I answered that I will do the job for the next 5 years और उसके बाद I'll do my business. Right, 20 साल हो गए जॉब करते करते, वो 5 साल नहीं मिल पाए कि जिसके बाद मैं, बिकॉज रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज जैसे बढ़ती जाती है ना, आप रिस्क कम लेने लगते हो. और एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप एंड इनोवेशन में रिस्क इज द बिगेस्ट फैक्टर, बिगेस्ट चैलेंज. आपको रिस्क लेना ही पड़ेगा, राइट? एंड इफ समवन इज डूइंग बिजनेस एंड समवन वांट्स टू स्टार्ट entrepreneurship, someone wants to be an innovator, so for next 1 or 2 years he or she can plan his finances so that he or she can be able to leave his or her job और वो आगे entrepreneurship के लिए जा पाए. Because of biggest challenge, financial challenge. आज नौकरी छोड़ी, कल से सैलरी बंद, परसों से मेरे फाइनेंसेस का प्रॉब्लम आ जाएगा. तो अगर आपने फाइनेंसेस अपने जो है मैनेज कर लिए हैं अच्छे से, तो आपके लिए बड़ा इजी होगा जॉब को छोड़ के और आगे एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप में पढ़ना. चैलेंजेस आएंगे, ये नहीं हो सकता कि आज आपने जॉब छोड़ी, कल एक बिजनेस स्टार्ट किया, आपको उस पर प्रॉफिट आना शुरू हो गया. चैलेंजेस आएंगे, यू हैव टू फेस द कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस ऑफ दैट. बट जो उस चैलेंजेस को पार कर गया राइट, वो वही आगे बढ़ पाएगा। क्लियर? ना हाउ इनक्यूबेटर्स एंड एक्सीलरेटर्स असिस्ट। अच्छा, स्टार्टअप से बात करें तो देयर आर टू मेन कॉन्सेप्ट्स, incubator and accelerator. Incubators who provide resources like work space, mentorship and networking, and accelerators who are time bound programs that offers mentorship, funding and support. Right, incubators provide guidance, funding, access, right, examples of government initiatives जैसे अभी आपको schemes ये सारी बताई हैं इसमें हमने, right. Now there are some IPR, इसको हम लोग बाद में कभी डिस्कस करेंगे, IPR is not required. Now career pathway in entrepreneurship and innovations. Now roles within the startup ecosystem, आप कौन कौन से roles देख सकते हैं? You can be a founder, you can be a product manager, you can be an innovation consultant which helps organization implement innovative solutions. Career options की अगर बात करें, no, अगर आप entrepreneur नहीं बन पा रहे हैं, if you are looking for jobs only, so there are many jobs, career opportunities in a startup ecosystem, and here I'm talking about that. You can be a founder of and startup, आपका अपना है तो you are the founder of. Now other is product manager who oversees product development and market fit, right? Then innovation consultant who helps organization implement and innovative solutions, right? Then entrepreneur and venture capitalists who invest in new startups and advises founders. जो VCs हमारे वेंचर कैपिटलिस्ट होते हैं, जैसे आप शार्क टैंक में आप देखते हैं कि जितने भी न्यू आइडियाज हैं वो आके पिच कर रहे हैं, और पिच करने के बाद जो है, and you must have seen in the Shark Tank India there are many products वो पिच इन शार्क टैंक इंडिया, और आज की तारीख में वो बहुत अच्छा मार्केट में कर रहे हैं, राइट. प्रॉब्लम्स, I remember one startup जो शार्क टैंक इंडिया में आया था. Just think about an idea, and the name of that startup was Anteshti, the last ritual. जो किसी के मर जाने के बाद हम लोग आखिरी रिचुअल करते हैं ना, जिसे अंत्येष्टि संस्कार कहा जाता है, वो लेडी ने उस पे स्टार्टअप बना दिया. आज भी हर वेबसाइट इज वर्किंग एंड शी इज डूइंग वेल इन दैट बिजनेस. शी इज प्रोवाइडिंग वन स्टॉप सॉल्यूशन. क्योंकि जब किसी के घर पे कुछ इस तरह का माहौल होता है, तो बिगेस्ट चैलेंज इज कि अरेंज कौन करे, क्योंकि घर के सारे लोग तो दुखी होते हैं, और उस बीच में अरेंज करना. सो ऑन वन सिंगल कॉल a person will get each and everything related to the last ritual, right? किसने सोचा होगा? Though she didn't get any funding from the venture capitalists because nobody wanted to invest in that particular idea. Excuse me. Right? Nobody wants to invest in particular idea. कि हम भाई किसी के मरने से हम प्रॉफिट नहीं कमा सकते. But still, she continued to work on the same project, and nowadays she is doing well. आप जाके उसमें देख सकते हैं, वेबसाइट पे कभी डालेगा अंत्येष्टि डालेगा, आपको पूरी वेबसाइट दिख जाएगी और वहां पे पूरा उसका डिटेल दिख जाएगा, राइट. सो दिस इज ऑल फ्रॉम माय साइड. इफ देयर इज एनी क्वेश्चन यू मे आस्क. थैंक यू.
Have any participants with any query? Please ask the questions to sir. Please. Have any query from the participants?
Just raise your hand.
Sir, Ankur Bhatnagar wants to ask a question.
Wait a second.
Very
Ankur,
good
you can
afternoon, sir.
type your question.
Yeah, I am audible.
Yes.
Very good afternoon, sir.
सर
Sir, my question is that what's the role of the DIPP registration? Actually, whenever I want to start my startup, and whenever I want to take some grant from any investor, so what's the benefit of the DIPP registration?
सर डीआईपीटी से रजिस्ट्रेशन कराने के बाद ही आपका स्टार्टअप जो है वो आपका वेरीफाइड माना जाएगा, और उसके बाद ही आप किसी भी तरीके के वेंचर कैपिटलिस्ट के पास या गवर्नमेंट की स्कीम के लिए अप्लाई कर सकते हैं।
Okay.
राइट। सो इस वजह से आपको डीआईपीटी में रजिस्टर कराना जरूरी होता है।
And sir, what's the
कि
process for
जरूरी नहीं
this?
कि वेंचर कैपिटलिस्ट आपको उधर प्रमोट करें। सो यू हैव वेरियस गवर्नमेंट स्कीम्स, एमएसएमई की भी बहुत सारी स्कीम्स होती हैं।
Okay.
तो अनलेस अंटिल यू डोंट रजिस्टर योरसेल्फ विद द डीआईपीटी, तो आपको वहां पर जाके जो है उस पे आप अप्लाई नहीं कर सकते हैं।
I think from Startup India, through Startup India, we can apply for the DIP registration. Actually, I
तो आप जब
tried.
उस पे जाएंगे, वेबसाइट पे जाएंगे, तो वहां पे आपको प्रोसेस पता लग जाएगा।
Okay.
राइट।
And there is some tax relaxation also after DIP registration.
अब सर वो स्टार्टअप के लिए जो गवर्नमेंट के नए रूल्स होंगे, अब इस पे अभी तो मैं नहीं बता पाऊंगा टैक्स के बारे में।
Okay.
वो जो भी होगा वो वहां पे आपको उसमें ही देख के पता करना पड़ेगा।
Okay. Sir, I have one more query.
जी।
That actually I'm working as a placement officer in Rajshree College.
ओके।
Yeah. So actually we are running incubation cell in the college, and
Hmm.
approx 15 to 20 students are involved in this scheme. But
Very
problem
nice.
is that, sir, whenever I discuss with the students regarding the startup and regarding the incubation, starting at the initial state, they are interested, not an issue. But after some time, they are very hopeless. Like some students start the incubation, but I think it's a very time-taking process. So after completion of the course, like those students are doing BTech, MBA, or Polytechnic. So after completion of the course, they are interested that they want to go only for the jobs, because they said to me that, sir, after completion we are interested for only for the source of income.
राइट।
तो वहाँ बहुत सारे से challenges आते हैं, तो how can we motivate to the students कि
सर देखिए,
like
इसके लिए मैं आपको दो तीन तरीके में बताता हूँ। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, इसमें जो मैनेजमेंट है, मैनेजमेंट को थोड़ा सा इन्वॉल्व होना पड़ेगा।
yeah
राइट। और बच्चों के अंदर ये कॉन्फिडेंस आपको देना पड़ेगा कि इन केस इफ यू वर्क वेल और आपका प्रोजेक्ट अगर अच्छा होता है, तो मैनेजमेंट कैन इंटरवीन, और मैनेजमेंट अगर कहीं से भी फंडिंग नहीं मिलती है तो मैनेजमेंट कैन फंड।
okay
देखिए, द बिगेस्ट प्रॉब्लम इज कि इनिशियल लेवल पे स्टूडेंट्स जब तक 5-6 हजार रुपए लग रहा है तब तक तो उनके पास कोई इशू नहीं है। जैसे वो पैसा बढ़ता है ना, आई थिंक पेरेंट्स आर नॉट इन द कैपेसिटी टू पे। पेरेंट्स कहते हैं भाई करने की क्या जरूरत है, भाई तुमको पैसा लगा दिया, पढ़ा दिया, तुम एक काम करो, सीधे नौकरी करो, पैसा कमाओ जाके, अच्छी नौकरी तुमको मिल रही है। तो वहां से
you're right
इन केसेस पे देखिए, हमारे यहाँ भी जैसे हम लोग यहाँ पे काम करते हैं, वी आर बैक्ड अप बाय सुपर हाउस ग्रुप, राइट। सो व्हेन वी गेट एनी गुड सॉल्यूशन, वी इमीडिएटली प्रेजेंट दैट सॉल्यूशन टू द मैनेजमेंट, और उसमें बात करते हैं कि सर अगर ये आगे बढ़ता है और उसको कहीं से कुछ फंडिंग नहीं मिलती है, ट्राई कि इसको फंडिंग मिल जाए एमएसएमई से, और कहीं से अगर नहीं मिलती है तो इसको सर आप फंड करेंगे क्या। एंड आफ्टर गेटिंग अप्रूवल फ्रॉम द मैनेजमेंट, बच्चे के ऊपर तब ट्रस्ट बन जाता है उसको, भैया कहीं नहीं होगा, हम हैं यहाँ पर, हम करा देंगे। बट उस केस में हम एक पार्टी जो है खुद कॉलेज को बना देते हैं, तो दैट इन केस अगर वो चलता है और कहीं से भी कोई दिक्कत आती है तो कॉलेज उस चीज को टेक ओवर कर जाएगा।
सर ये ऑलरेडी
देखिए, आप एक चीज समझिए सर, मैं मतलब सिंस ग्रेजुएशन या 12th तक पैसा बहुत लगता है, बट नो बडी इज कंसर्न विद द प्लेसमेंट्स और करियर। जैसे ही वो बच्चा, हो सकता है कोई हिंदी मीडियम से पढ़ के आया हो, कोई बहुत अच्छी जगह से नहीं आया हो, लेकिन जैसे ही वो ग्रेजुएशन में आता है, पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन में आता है ना, एवरीबडी इज कंसर्न विद द प्लेसमेंट्स। तो इसलिए
right
आपका रोल और इम्पोर्टेंट हो जाता है। और उस समय पे समझाना, अच्छा किसी की फाइनेंशियल बैकग्राउंड क्या है, वहां से वो केवल इसी उम्मीद के साथ में कि 2 साल बच्चा एमबीए कर लेगा एंड ही विल गेट अ गुड जॉब और मेरे प्रॉब्लम्स सॉल्व हो जाएंगे, तो वो एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप पे उतना फोकस नहीं कर पाएगा, क्योंकि इट विल टेक टाइम। तो इसमें पेरेंट्स से भी आपको बात करनी पड़ेगी, और पेरेंट्स से बात करने के बाद उनको भी मोटिवेट करना पड़ेगा। एंड दैट इज व्हाई इट इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट कि बच्चा फर्स्ट ईयर से इसमें इन्वॉल्व हो। सो इन दैट बीटेक का बच्चा 4 साल उसके पास है, एमबीए के 2 साल है, बीबीए बीसीए के 3 साल है, तो फर्स्ट ईयर से अगर वो इन्वॉल्व होगा ना, तो 3 साल के अंदर आपको क्लियरली समझ में आ जाएगा और बच्चे को भी समझ में आ जाएगा कि वो किस जगह पे जा रहा है।
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sir, any other question?
Have any questions from what's inside? Please ask.
If anyone want to ask any doubt, please raise your hand. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Saurabh sir, for sharing knowledge and ending the hidden facts about entrepreneurship, innovation, and a startup. Participants learn about how to connect an idea to a startup. And thank you, Saurabh sir. Now we are connected with the next speaker. I would like to invite to Dr. Rama
Sir,
Rao.
shall I leave?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Now I would like to invite to Dr. Rama Rao V.V. Pokanati, the Professor Maturi Venkata Subha Rao Engineering College, Hyderabad. Please, sir, Rama Rao, sir.
Allow me to unmute.
Yeah.
Allow me to unmute.
Now unmuted, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, audible.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm there. I'm there. Yeah. Yes. Yes, you are audible. Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yeah.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Shall I stay now?
Okay. Sure, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sharing my PPT. Yeah, it is there.
Yes,
I'll
sir.
make it I'll make it full view. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you for your welcome. Yeah, coming to the entrepreneurship database, right, throughout globe, okay, across the globe, if you see, it is the entrepreneurship database from World Bank. I'm straight away going, sir, without any introduction because we have very less time. Okay, sir?
Okay.
Honestly, yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because my college also closes by 4:15 and usually we rush by 4:30. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is what actually World Bank report, actually what is again the thing is. So here I'll just mute my camera so that to save. Okay. Next, this is what actually how many business registries and statistics agencies in 180 economies. So gender disaggregated. Sorry to interrupt you. Actually, I have got cold. My nose are blocked. Okay, maybe the thing is that I am, of course, I am a little bit struggling to speak, but still I can manage. I hope you are understanding. If anything is missing, please chart, okay, in the chat box so that I can come back. Okay. So coming to the gender disaggregated data collected in 95 economies, it assess the gap between female and male entrepreneurs. Okay. The data collection was completed by end of 2023. This is what one can go through that. What is the data? Okay, the statistics and all, right? And here coming to the entrepreneurship, which is understood, okay, as the activities of an individual or a group of individuals initiating an economic enterprise or entrepreneurship, create jobs. All these things, okay, we are all familiar. Okay, what is entrepreneurship? Maybe definitions you might have seen and explanation for that entrepreneurship and okay, what are the activities take place in the okay as an individual or a group, okay, in the entrepreneurship or involved in the entrepreneurship, okay.
and maybe fostering innovation, then productivity improvement, then playing a crucial role in academic development. See, any nation's development depends on the number of enterprises, the number of business firms, and their business, again, their products, their innovativeness, all these things. Being higher educational institution, the students or faculty, we all know, right? These are all simple statistics one can understand. Okay. However, there are disparities exist between economies worldwide when it comes to entrepreneurship. Okay. So economies have the highest rates of entrepreneurship. How have entrepreneurship rates evolved in recent years and all? Okay, you can go through the World Bank's entrepreneurship data. See, before going to start any enterprise or any business, any startup, okay, kind of thing, at least you should have some idea that okay, what are the things, okay, in and around, okay, not only in our nation, so across the globe, okay, and may provide some answers also for our okay, entrepreneurial activity, or to start our or to initiate our entrepreneurial activity. Okay, and building on this information collected directly from business registries, national statistic agencies, okay, is nothing but okay, comprehensive and comparable data set. Okay, all these things, because first one two slides I'll spend on this. Okay, there are charts also, and there are five key takeaways from the okay, seventh edition of the World Bank's entrepreneurship database. There are the key takeaways. You need to go through that. Not only just earlier, okay, when I was there in this session, previous session, just I entered twice, two times actually, to test one time. And then at the end, okay, almost 325, I entered, I joined. And somebody is asking that OPC or LLC, something like that. Okay. So here there is the little bit, okay, the number of new registered limited liability companies per calendar year per thousand working age adults is increasing. That's what actually looks at entrepreneurship in the formal sector and measures new entry density, number of new registered LLCs, okay, limited liability companies per calendar year. That's what see here. If you look at the data collected from 2006 to 2022, one can understand the dynamics of private enterprises or okay, around the world or across the globe, and helps to measure the impact of regulatory, political, institutional changes on new business registrations. Okay, all these things. That's what actually see before going to see that, right? You need to go through all these key takeaways. It's only a blog spot, and you can go through the world okay, World Bank's entrepreneurship database. And this is what the actually levels of entrepreneurial activity, higher income economies. That's what higher levels of entrepreneurial activity remain in higher income economies. Okay, give it. So higher income. You see that here the comparison. So middle income, so high income, and then the lower middle income and low income. So average new business density, it is high only in the higher income levels. Okay, and little bit middle income. Next comes lower. Lower is always lower. Low income very low. That's what 0.4 only out of 1. Okay, that's what actually out of 10 or something. Okay, it is given that the scale. So new business and average new business density trend per income group. Of course, I am not going to spend much time. Only I told you one or two slides I'll spend time. But these are all just okay, different statistics, entrepreneurship database statistics given by World Bank up to 2023. And see, economies experienced a rebound in new business registrations in 2021 post COVID. That's what. And Estonia has the highest rate of new business in the world. Estonia, not India, right? And here, Cabo Verde experienced the biggest increase in new business over time. That's what. Now, coming to the entrepreneurship and innovation, this is like a geo, dynamic geo. We call it as entrepreneurship and innovation are two interwoven threads. Okay, please keep it. Okay, one should understand. Okay, these two are interwoven threads that have the power to shape the world. Okay, where we live in, and driving forces behind progress or economic growth and societal change. These are the okay two okay threads, okay, which are the driving forces behind the economic growth, behind the societal changes, behind the progress, behind the ease of doing jobs. even ease of doing jobs, because technology, innovation is increasing, then okay, one can do things easily. That's what smartly, something like that, smart. Okay. And here, harnessing the power of entrepreneurship is the today's fast-paced and ever-evolving landscape, both entrepreneurship and innovation. See, whenever we talk about entrepreneurship, okay, immediately it comes the innovation, innovation and I&E ecosystem. Okay, I&E, innovation and entrepreneurship ecosystem. That's what actually IIC. The objective of IIC is to inculcate I&E ecosystem in the higher education institutions, innovation and entrepreneurship, and it is very much essential, or pretty essential for individuals and organizations alike. Right? They can fuel success in world full of opportunities. Of course, on the other side, even we have few opportunities in entrepreneurship, but see, one can achieve, right, success, right, in the world full of opportunities. That's what nowadays, because online and all, right, because of digitalization, globalization, okay, and startup, okay, culture and all, right, you can travel across the country online. It's not that, okay, physical mode. So online mode you can travel, right, sometimes hybrid mode, okay, so that you can meet the requirements of other societies or other economies or other countries, right, so that, okay, a solution might be provided, okay, remotely, remote solutions. That's what one business, right, and nowadays some people are doing. And so, unleashing the power of innovation, this slide talks about unleashing the power of innovation. In the previous presentation, I was there when I joined, okay, first time, he is showing about innovation and what do you mean by innovation, disruptive innovation. Because nowadays, people are talking about disruptive innovation. See, that's what actually, what is this disruptive innovation? Reshaping entire industries or incremental improvements. Incremental improvements that enhance existing solutions. Innovation fuels growth and competitiveness. That's what. And of course, innovation is not limited. It can emerge from various sources. Okay, technological advancements, scientific breakthroughs, market needs, and even personal experiences. See, by okay, going through the your experience, by going through some experiences, past experiences, present experiences, even your personal experiences, okay, will go for or can emerge as innovation. That's what. See, most of the ideas actually from their personal innovations, personal experiences. See, find a solution and fill it. Yes or no? How many of you accept it? Anybody can chart? So find a solution and fill it. That is nothing but business motto. Find a need. Okay, find a need. Okay, and fill it. Or find a need followed by solution. Then okay, beat the okay society. Okay, maybe like problem solution society, right? So that's where actually through personal experiences, many innovations, right? We have seen, we are experiencing, we are okay using, utilizing, okay, through the innovative experiences or personal experiences, the innovations, right? So hope I am audible and my talk is going smoothly. Anybody please respond, otherwise. Is it okay by audio
Yes, yes, sir.
presentation?
Audible, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. That is what always, right? You have to look at, okay, the thing is, you have to always look at different perspectives, and the experiences will talk, okay, so many things, okay, experiences will talk so many things, and even experiences will make us to achieve so many things, okay, experiences will drive us to go for innovation, okay, of course, not only not alone experiences won't work out for innovation, but through experiences or even with personal experiences, right? Breaking breakthroughs and all, right? You can work and achieve. Technological advancements, one can plan, okay, one can make, or one can develop, okay, the gadgets and all, okay, from the personal experiences, right? And coming to the entrepreneurship on the other side, on the other hand, what is entrepreneurship? It is the catalyst for change. Okay, please keep it in our mind. So this is power of innovation, unleashing the power of innovation. So innovation is the lifeblood of progress, spark that ignites transformation. Again, new ideas, products, services, or processes that create value and drive positive change. Maybe it is positive change. Innovation is positive change, whereas the catalyst for change is entrepreneurship. Okay, so it is the vehicle through which innovation takes flight. It is a vehicle. It is a platform. So entrepreneurship is a platform where the innovation, okay, what you call lies and innovation goes to society as a product or turned into service, right? That's what actually that means turning your ideas, innovative ideas into action or product or opportunity or a service. Okay, assuming risks associated with starting and managing a business venture. That's what actually entrepreneurship. So, and what is the role of entrepreneur? What are the characteristics supposed to have? Okay, an entrepreneur. All those things, I think, in even the previous talk, it was covered, I think, to some extent. And see, some of the important identified, what you call characteristics. These are the important characteristics. So, vision. That is what we are seeing. Personally, we are witnessing in institutions where we work. Okay, even maybe Rajshree Institute or my institute, MVS or Engineering College, or whatever institute, right? We can clearly experience the vision and mission of the management. Next comes to the vision and mission of the administration. See, that's what actually, so visionary individuals or visionary teams, forming as a team or group, can start enterprise or business. So if visionary individuals or visionary groups are forming, starting or initiating business entrepreneurship, everybody will be happy. If there is no vision lack, so lacks vision. The entrepreneurs lacks vision. Entrepreneur lacks vision, or entrepreneurs lack vision. So it is tough task, for the employees or whoever involved in that business. Yes or no? Hope you can understand. That's what actually one can even see. If vision is lacking, then vision lacks. If vision lacks, execution lacks. Okay, of course, vision is nothing but execution. So vision, mission lacks. If vision lacks, vision lacks. If vision lacks, right, then orientation lacks. So that is what actually even in our personal life also you can see that. As a person, right, if you have vision, then go for vision. You should have vision, right? How many days, how many, then what are the steps to, reach your vision or goal, something like that. That's what even personally also, right? The same thing we will do it, even entrepreneurs, visionary individuals who identify market gaps. That's very much important. Okay, the entrepreneurs should identify market gaps, take calculated risks, assemble resources, man, machine, money, mentor, right? All those things, maybe 5M plan or 7M plan, material, like that. So, man, machine, material, mentoring, manufacturing, like that, that motivation or all those things actually 5M or 7M plan if you have, so that you can easily assemble resources, you can identify market gaps. Market. Another M is also market. Market, man, machine, money, mentoring, manufacturing, material. All those things, right, will help you if you are really a visionary individual, to go smoothly or to run smoothly your enterprise, and navigate the complexities of business to bring innovative ideas to fruition or fruitfulness. That's what entrepreneurs usually possess, a unique blend of passion, resilience, and relentless pursuit of goals. That's what relentless efforts, passion, resilience, and relentless pursuit or efforts usually. That's what just before concluding, I am listening to that Saurabh, previous speaker. Sunday is holiday or Monday is holiday. It's not like that for entrepreneurship, right? So we should go through that. So the different phase actually. Somebody is disconnected, I think, right? No problem. Kindly don't leave webinar attendance. Yeah, I think these all things shared by this administrator. Any chart I am checking. I am checking any particular chart regarding my talk. I think no questions. So that my talk is going smoothly, and the this is changing. Just let me take a small, just 1 minute break. Just just a small 1 minute.
Oh, no, sure.
I came back. Okay. So what is this synergy between this is another thing? I think my audio is okay. Is it okay?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. That's what actually, what is this? That, okay, entrepreneurship alone you have seen, innovation alone you have seen. And you are saying that, okay, entrepreneurship is the, okay, through which the innovation, entrepreneurship is a vehicle through which innovation takes flight, or entrepreneurship is a platform where your innovation can be, okay, what you call innovation can be made available for use okay, by the customers or market or society, something like that. Okay, then the synergy, right? If you understand between entrepreneurship and innovation, right? Both will go hand in hand. Actually, please go hand in hand. This entrepreneurship and innovation. See, without innovation, there is no entrepreneurship. Without entrepreneurship, there is no innovation. That means there is no use of innovation. Okay, if you have innovation, then you have to go for entrepreneurship. That's what actually both go hand in hand. That's what speeding up each other's energy and propelling progress forward. That's what actually. And here, this provides the platform I told you and resources necessary to transform the innovative ideas into tangible realities or products or okay gadgets or services or solutions. Okay, whatever it is. And see, innovation infuses entrepreneurship with fresh perspectives, novel approaches, competitive advantages needed to succeed in a crowded marketplace. That's what actually your innovation will drive the market. Okay, your ideas turned into products will drive the. That is what actually lab to land. Okay, we call it as lab to land. Okay, bad to machine or idea to okay incubation or industry idea to innovation, idea, incubation, industry. That's what four eyes we call. Of course, there are such type of things. Four eyes, seven M's or five M's. Okay, okay, three double L's, TRLs. Okay, technology readiness level. If it is more than 6 or 8, okay, can go for manufacturing. Okay, people are talking so many things, right? That's what buzzed all around the entrepreneurship and innovation. But see, one thing is very clear: entrepreneurs are visionary individuals or groups, okay, which will who plan such a way that okay, idea or okay, incubation or industry, okay, idea to industry, that in a systematic or in a phased manner, step by step, they will take. Okay, that's what actually one has to do. And here, this dynamic duo creates a powerful cycle of value creation. Value creation. Okay, this dynamic duo, entrepreneurship and innovation, and if they are synergetic, right? If there is synergy, right? Full synergy, that means synchronized. Okay, energetic synchronized. So thereby, okay, they create okay powerful cycle of value creation, market disruption, economic growth. Okay, everywhere we are talking about disruption, market disruption, right? Disruptive innovation. And maybe AI, I don't know, okay, how much it disrupts, right? Already people are talking much about AI's disruption in the industry. That is automation, fully automation, right? It's not semi-automation. And people are talking about the fourth generation industry 4.0 and even 5.0, right? Like 5G, 6G, like that. And that is what actually creates the inductive, okay, the synergy between this. Okay, that's what. Just, yeah, that's so coming to the key factors, okay, to achieve success, okay, in the realm of okay, entrepreneurship and innovation. So creativity and vision, I told you already, it is there covered. All these points are covered in the previous slides, but it is like summary. Okay, these are the important factors. Okay, to achieve success or to what we call see. Okay, foresee success or to see success in our endeavors, entrepreneurship endeavors. Okay, and the is providing synergy or acquiring synergy between entrepreneurship and innovation. So that's what creativity and vision. Creativity is nothing but our innovation, innovators and entrepreneurs. They have to think out of the box. outside the box or out of the box. Hope you might have had several times. Out of the box or outside the box. Challenge the startups, okay, and envision possibilities that others may overlook. Okay, second one, adaptability and resilience. Okay, ability to adapt to change, overcome obstacles, resilience, and learn from failures. This is very much important. Learn from failures. See, that is what many people in industry, okay, if you look back at successful industries, okay, there will be so many stories behind these successful entrepreneurs, right? Like Ambani, Adani, whoever, right? Or Tata, something like that, right? If you go through the even big billion business people, right? Big billionaires, right? If you check it, definitely you will find their adaptability and their learning from their learnings from failures. Sometimes they share on open platforms what are their learnings, right? And collaboration and networking. Okay, so between peers. Okay, building strong networks and collaborating with diverse individuals and organizations can foster the exchange of ideas, resources, and opportunities. This is also very important aspect. See, entrepreneur cannot be alone. Okay, so collaborations and network, okay, can foster the exchange of ideas, resources, and opportunities. Then market understanding, deep understanding, customer needs, market trends, emerging technologies is vital for identifying gaps and seizing opportunities. Gathering opportunities, right? Meeting opportunities. The continuous learning, see, lifelong learning, that is one program outcome, right, of even engineering programs or higher education programs or professional graduate programs. Okay, graduate or undergraduate programs or postgraduate programs or even PhD. Lifelong learning. See, those who, see, all of you, I don't know how many of you believe that learning, I strongly believe that that L stands for listening. Okay, and the remaining letters are earning it gives. That means if you listen, right, carefully in the classroom or outside the classroom or while collaborating or while networking, okay, you listen, okay, listen from others. Okay, the leaders usually listen from others. Okay, much. They don't talk most of the time. Like, see, Ganesha, right? Ganesha, why it is large trunk and small nose? Okay, small both. Okay, Ganesha. I don't know how many of you believe that Lord Ganesha, Ganapati of Korea, right? Lord Ganesha, right? So large trunk and small and large ears. Ears are also large. If you see that, okay, big ears and very low mouth or small mouth. Small mouth. Okay, just talk less, listen more. That is what actually it is very much important. And if you listen more, listen good things. That's what I always keep it. Okay, nowadays people are spending more time on social media and okay, listening blah blah, listening very worst things. Okay, day by day. But just okay, stay out of that negative. Okay, stay with positive and learn positive and learn from your experiences and embrace lifelong learning so that definitely you'll become a successful person. Okay, if not in the industry, okay, if not in the country, okay, across the globe or in the globe or across the globe, you will be a successful person. Whatever industry, even as an employee, also you'll be okay a successful person if you listen. That listen plus earning is nothing but learning. I strongly believe. I don't know how many of you believe it, right? So you can chart if any particular thing is there regarding this listening plus earning. Okay, that's what. So here, okay, that's what the thing is. Okay, so that ball gap, right? Yes, ball gap.
Uh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
somebody came actually. Yeah, what? Yeah, sir, just
Thank you, sir.
still it is there. Still it is there. Just
Okay, sir, please continue.
Yeah. Yes, I'm back. Is it sharing?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
sir.
Yeah. Yeah, there is a societal impact. Okay, these are the key factors. I'll do it otherwise just a minute. Yeah, the current slide. Yeah, is it resumed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes.
आपने तैयार कर लिया?
Yeah. So these are the key societal impact. Also, you can go through that social entrepreneurship. Okay, all these things. Just I'm skipping because I can leave this PPT also with the organizing purpose, so that we can go through. I can provide you as a handout, right? Driving societal impact. Okay, all these things, right? They can go through it. So here, these are the barriers. Actually, this is what very much important. Okay. So please, one of you, all of you, go through that. What are the barriers? Because we are not that much, what you call, inclined. Okay, what I can say that we are not inclined to industry. Okay, so we don't start normally a business and we all look at entrepreneurship, employment. I think most of the students, okay, by the time they come to post graduation, something like that. Of course, it is the culture, right? What they have, okay, their families and all. Most of the families, okay, study well, go for a good job, okay, get a good job, okay, get degree and get job, okay, like that. So that is what the slogan most of the time our families say us. But here, why people commonly ignore or neglect the entrepreneurship, and these are the barriers. There are political barriers, there are market barriers, there are personal barriers, there are societal barriers. Okay, all these barriers, right? You need to overcome. Okay, maybe from some time back onwards, or okay, if you have a plan, first of all, right, you have to okay, overcome the political okay barriers like policies. You should go through that. To check out the policies, the government, the incentives offered by the government. Then usually every government does not provide socio-economic facilities to entrepreneurs. But in the interest of okay, development of the country or nation or state, some state governments, okay, sometimes all the state governments at a time, right? They will have some certain policies for okay, give some flexibility, something like that, or okay, helpful in the long term survival and growth of the business. Okay, sometimes they will provide some incentives and all, right? And socio-economic facilities also, right? That is what actually one can go through that the socio-economic okay things go through that all these things and then coming to the what you call the market barrier, that is also what is important. Market barriers is also important. Okay, so this is what actually market barriers. So not having adequate knowledge in marketing the product or service, reaching more people or attracting more customers, the target market, then see knowledge about the market conditions, nature of the business, demand, supply of the particular good or service, particular product or gadget or service, instead of rushing into the business.
Sir, you are not audible. Rama Rao, sir, you are not audible. Okay.
Yeah, now I'm back. Yes, just now unmuted. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes. So these are the personal barriers like, say, lack of sustained motivation, difficulty, inability to dream. Okay, dreams may not be. Okay, we don't dreaming the entrepreneurship or risk avoidance, lack of clean perception. Okay, like that. And see, societal barriers are also important. Okay, see, the solid, passionate startup, then only, okay, the struggles and all you can neglect or ignore. So thereby you can go for entrepreneurial world without the necessary expertise and resources. Societal backgrounds, societal barriers are many entrepreneurs face obstacles in human resources and business operations. Okay, despite of political and economical barriers, so societal barriers are also right. You have to take care of. So these are all entrepreneurship due business risks and barriers. Okay, technology risk, market risk, environmental, political, economic risk, then financial risk. Okay, all these things. Actually, I didn't type the things, but see, you can have. And this is what actually my almost okay closing. Okay, I'm about to close. So how to remove the barriers? Okay, different barriers that you can go through that. Okay, uh, and this is what barriers to effective reducing barriers to effective social and policy entrepreneurship. Okay, so this diagram shows harnessing power of transparency, harnessing the power of standardized information. Okay, more spotlighting or organized success. Okay, all these things, social policies or even societal benefits, everything will reduce the barriers for effective social and policy entrepreneurship, right? And there are few opportunities usually, and new business have few opportunities. Okay, also not easy for entrepreneur to figure out these limited opportunities in the beginning. But to get more opportunities, a business must start growing. Limited opportunities can be handled to entrepreneurship. There's almost zero possibility of being successful without having opportunities. So opportunity is also one of the major factors of SWOT analysis, right? You have to go for the SWOT analysis. Okay, though there are lesser or fewer opportunities, but right from zero, right, we have to start. Okay, anyway, in our life also. That is why if you start at zero, and if you gain the, okay, if you go for learning, right, continuous learning and gaining market, okay, uh, growth and all, right, so that the limited opportunities become unlimited. Okay, so limited opportunities give you scope to become successful. Okay, with gaining more and more opportunities. That's what I. So opportunity is also one of the major facts of SWOT analysis. Okay, how to do it right. Okay, the this one, a perfect strategic plan based on the customers, market conditions, consumer tastes, preferences, proper use of human, financial, and other resources, future goals, etc. So these things are pretty much required for a business to be successful, to make one's own business successful. Solid passion and dedication, okay, will drive you to go for a perfect strategic plan. That is what people talk about DPR, detailed project report. You prepare. It's not that by seeing others or your friends or your relatives or a society or our teachers, something like that. Don't never ever start a business, okay, without all the strategic plan. Okay, that is SOP. People call it about standard operating plan or strategic operating plan, right? If you have strategic plan or detailed project report, if you want to start, okay, then sometimes you may get some problems. Also, you have to foresee the problems. Okay, better. Okay, before going into the real time. Okay, theoretical problems also sometimes you have to list it. Then you can overcome. Okay, with a fantastic plan. That's it about our my talk on entrepreneurship and innovation as career opportunity. Yeah, over to you, organizers, because we have to rush by 4:30. That's why.
Thank you, sir. If anyone having
Yeah.
any query, please raise your hand. Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah. Yes.
It's my privilege to extend a heartfelt vote of thanks at the conclusion of this enlightening session on entrepreneurship and innovation as a career opportunity. First and foremost, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to our esteemed speakers, Dr. Saurabh Sukla, Dean Academics, Allen House, Institute of Management, Kanpur, and Professor Dr. Rama Rao, V.V. Poganati, Professor, MVR Engineering College, Hyderabad, for taking the time to share their invaluable insights, experiences, and perspectives on this vital topic. Your words have inspired and motivated us to embrace entrepreneurship and innovation as viable, impactful career paths. I extend my sincere thanks to Rajshree Institute for organizing this event and providing us with the platform to explore the world of entrepreneurship. Special thanks to Mr. Anuj Verma, head of the department Civil Engineering, for their meticulous planning and efforts in making this event a success. A big thank you to all of participants, students, and faculty members for their enthusiastic involvement, thought-provoking questions, and active engagement throughout the session. Your curiosity and passion are what drive events like this to be meaningful and productive. Lastly, I thank the supporting staff and volunteers who worked tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure the smooth execution of this program. Your dedication and hard work are greatly appreciated. I would like to special thanks to Professor Dr. Anil Kumar, Director Academics, Professor Dr. Pankaj Kumar Sharma, Director R&D, and Professor Dr. Saket Agrawal, Dean Academics, and Dr. Ravi Agrawal, President of IIC. In closing, let us carry forward the inspiration and knowledge gained today and strive to turn our entrepreneurial dreams into reality. As we step into the future, may we all embrace innovation and creativity to shape a better tomorrow. Thank you once again, and I wish you all very best in your endeavors. Thank you. Thank you so much. Uh, you can fill the attendance through in chat. You can get the link through the chat box. Uh, Thank you, Rama Rao. Thank you so much. Thanks to all participants for joining. Now we are closing the session. Thank you so much. Certificates will be given tomorrow. If anyone of you have having any query, please ask. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.